Hello Aquarius, this is Donatella, Empress of Swords, and this is your October through November reading. Thank you guys and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much, and if you're returning, thank you. Please always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. If you guys have noticed, I have not been back since the beginning of September, and that was because the energies have been very stagnant. If you guys notice, right now there's 5 planets in retrograde. It was very beneficial that during the end of September, Saturn did move forward. So if you are have been trying to think about like something for your success or for your career, those kind of things have been going forward. But certain planets like Mercury retrograde will be affecting you mid-month this October. If you are trying to sign some new contracts, be really careful and think about the way that you're communicating with others right now. Aquarius, I feel like your lack of wanting to communicate about an issue that has affected you far in the past, especially during this Mercury retrograde, is going to really hit you hard. And that's probably the reason why you're really feeling the stagnancy right now. During mid-October, all the way until the end of October, there's going to be some kind of stagnancy. And once it gets to the end of October, you're going to start noticing that there's a new portal opening up. And the portal will be someone that is very, very intuitive. You're going to realize that they are very intuitive and they're actually right beside you. And once you realize this, you're going to be kind of freaked out that you know someone that is extremely more intuitive than you've ever realized. And this person's actually very connected to you. And you know, this could be a relative, a family member, or it could be even your spouse, but it's someone that's like really close to you. And you're going to be like, wow, how is this person so intuitive? They have such, you know, psychic abilities. Maybe is it running in the family? Like it's something about it, but you are keeping quiet about it. But I noticed that you are a little different. You do notice things. People do appreciate it, and that's what you don't understand. People actually do appreciate your difference. So if you haven't been able to communicate that, please do, because there is someone that is very independent that you knew in the past that you lost. This person you haven't been able to talk to. There is a person that you have lots and lots of childhood memories with. And the reason why there has been some kind of communication that is cut off with them is because you lack giving them some kind of freedom where you don't allow them to talk, or they haven't been able to talk. But there has been, you are not able to talk about nostalgia with them. And this is something that is important for you to do, because it's like when you think about your past, you think about really happy memories, and then you think about the people that are missing in your life. And this could possibly make you feel a little melancholy. In the near future, or currently right now, you could be dealing with maybe a Capricorn, or maybe a situation that was very possessive. And there is somebody that's really trying to hold on to you, and it could be because of finances, or it could be a person that's like really addicted to money. You're encountering someone like this, or success, or learning, or teaching, or something like that. And you're realizing that you can't get away from this person. When you realize this, some kind of epiphany comes through, because it was something that had to do with you realizing something that was going on. And as you realize what was going on, you never realized how much your foot was tied. And there's some kind of awakening, understanding that your foot is tied, and it's because of some kind of loveless relationship. Maybe you went through a loveless relationship, or you're realizing that you're going through a loveless relationship, or maybe your parents went through some kind of loveless relationship. You could run into like a earth sign. This person could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, but they're going to help you financially if you ever need some kind of advice when it comes to money. But this person actually does get along with you. If this person was from your childhood, you're going to want to talk to them, because you don't want to be out in the cold. There is somebody that's intuitive that's also very important to you. And I'm looking around to make sure that I'm looking at all the cards. There is someone that in your past, maybe from your childhood, or maybe someone like that you've known for a very, very long time. You couldn't put your finger on it, but The reason why they're heavily affected, and that the reason why they affect you so much, is because there's somebody in their life that is always constantly in and out of their life, and that's why you can't have consistency with this person. So if there's some kind of issue where you can't communicate with the people in your past, it's because other people are in and out of their life, and this type of stress causes you to have no communication with them. I know it doesn't make sense, and because it doesn't have anything to do with you, but everything is kind of entangled with it together. Another aspect is maybe you have an Aries in your life. This Aries maybe has said some things that are not positive about a Gemini, a Libra, or another Aquarius like yourself. Or it could be someone that is like very stern, very bossy. Maybe they like look down on you. You kind of feel like they've always made you feel like you had to prove yourself, like that you're worthy. As far as when it came to like power and finances, you always had to feel like you had to prove yourself. And because of this, you weren't able to talk to people that care about you. You realize that there was a Gemini, there was a Libra, there was an Aquarius. It's one of these people. Or it could be like someone that's always been truthful to you, that's always been trying to tell you the truth, that's been trying to pour their heart and soul to you. But you're not able to talk because there's someone else that's in the background that's telling you that you have no right, because you don't have some kind of experience where, whether it came to like experience of marriage or experience of a family or experience of something. They were telling you that you weren't adequate, and someone that's like really fiery, that was like really bossy to you. And because of this, it may be like in the past or even currently now, this could have affected your love life at some points where you just want to give up on relationships. But there's a part of you that understands that there is a connection to you from your childhood, that your childlike heart is very affectionate. You're really full of love, Aquarius. Like when you think about it, you are very, very full of love. But when it comes to like these types of commitments that you have with certain people, you're really realizing that there have been some people in the way, but what you don't understand is that was the past that they were in the way. They're not really still in the way anymore. If you're worried that you can't, there is somebody that needs you to free them. And if you're worried that you don't want to get in the way because there's other people that are going to get in your way to help free them, that's not the case. You actually have more rights and power and authority and voice over most. And once you realize this, you're going to be able to free someone else to have a voice as well, because you knew something. If there was like some Aries, I don't know why Aries, or maybe there was like a chance that you didn't want to take, or something that you couldn't say, like either you or someone else is really being spied on and they need to like travel or transfer somewhere else, or you need to go somewhere else, or someone is like heavily being traveled, like someone is like trying to leave, or you're trying to leave, or someone's trying to get out of a situation where they don't feel like they're being controlled too much. That's pretty much what I see. The patience card is coming out. If you don't learn how to be patient, you're going to run into a Sagittarius really soon. This Sagittarius is going to make you realize that your wishes didn't come true because of something that happened that you never worked on. And it's someone that is very intuitive, that's really close to you. There's also someone else that's super important to you, and this could be yourself. You want to be really financially stable, but not like a controlling person that is very aggressive from the experiences that you've learned, because you're realizing that if you are aggressive, you're not going to be satisfied in your outcomes. And you've seen that from someone else that was more older than you at a different time of your life. And you don't want to go through the same thing that they went through. So you're learning your own lessons. You've been through your own experience. And now you're there's a possibility that you're about to run into another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn again. There is a communication that has to happen, but you're a person that can make some transformation happen. You don't realize this right now. But Aquarius, you have the capabilities of becoming like a wish for people. As soon as you realize, like when you ask someone, hey, what would you like for this certain day? Or if you could be happy, what would you want? What would you request? If you ask this question to someone and you really meant it from the bottom of your heart, it's miraculous how you would ask it and it would just happen with you just asking it, because you manifest things so automatic that you don't understand. Whether it's positive or negative, The law of attraction works very quickly for you because you're the zodiac of the star. So when your tarot card shows up, it's like this woman that's like nude, that's like holding a star. And it's called Estrella, the star. And it's basically, that's your card. It's upside down right now. Your wishes aren't coming true, and it's because your alliances are people that don't believe in the type of things that you dream of. And there's someone that's super intuitive that has an alliance with you that you haven't talked to. And it could be because of someone that you do get along with. This could be an earth sign that you do get along with that hasn't allowed you to talk to them. Or maybe there's somebody in the way of you communicating or allowing someone else to express themselves. So you have some kind of power. You have some sort of capability that will transform you in a position where you can communicate as you're helping someone else, if that makes any sense. And you're vigilant right now. You're really thinking about a fire sign who has really affected you. You're thinking about a fire sign that has really affected you in the past. Maybe in your hometown when you were younger. Maybe it's a parent. Like you had to it was kind of like they don't believe in the things that you think because you know that wishes can come true. You've seen it yourself. You're a huge manifestor, Aquarius. You make things happen. And something miraculously happens when a Taurus or a Libra shows up. And I don't know if this is your friend or your partner or your relative, someone that you like, you're just surprised with how much they know about you, how much they relate to you. Maybe they're like a star sister or something like that. You just feel like, man, were we like related in another life or something like that? Or maybe we were soulmates in another life. Something happens to you where you're manifesting something miraculous. You're going through something where you're realizing how powerful you are. And someone is showing you off. Someone is showing you off and showing you like a star that you are. And it just starts, this is the beginning point of you amplifying. So just get ready for it. This is going to be a very exciting experience, but the moment that you start believing in this, the world of fortune is just turning. It's just changing. As soon as you run, you're going to start switching. As soon as you start not fearing the person that was in power, maybe it was that employer, or maybe it was that parent. Maybe it was that spouse. You know, somebody really worried you to the point that you couldn't speak up, and you were supposed to stand up for somebody. There's some alliance that you have. They are an air sign. It is. That's why I said star sister. It's another fellow Gemini or Libra, because you're an Aquarius. So it's like the alignment of this star. I don't know why, but I feel like there's some kind of connection that you have to a higher realm. Something that is very, very ancient. And for a long time, Aquarius, your ancestors have been trying to reach you since you were like a baby. And I don't know if you are related to someone or really close to someone that even since your childhood would tell you that they would see dreams. And even some people right now that you run into that remind you of those people that are from your childhood that would have like those ancient intuitional powers that remind you of your ancient self, if I should say. If you run across this person, it could be that you have some kind of ancient tribe that you probably, if you did some like past life regression, you'd start understanding why everything is starting to align up with your soul and your spirit. And through this time, your soul and your spirit is lighting up and understanding more things. So get ready for this change. It's supposed to mean to transform you because you're going to help other people. You're going to get out of this trap. But there's a Sagittarius that's running into, they have some kind of information for you. But, and also this Virgo wants to help you too. If it's not a Virgo, then it's a Taurus, or it's a Capricorn. There's somebody that really wants to work with you. They really admire you. I don't know why. Like, you don't believe it, but there's a person that actually really thinks you're cool. They really look up to you, even if they're older. I know. Even if you would think about it and you actually know this person, this zodiac, you'd be like, really? But they actually really think you're really cool. So let me know if this resonates. Please comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if how this resonates for you. I love it when you guys comment. I love it. Hopefully I'll be back next month. If not, I'll try to come back the month later. I'm just waiting for these energies to move a little bit faster. Thank you guys. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you again soon.